My name is Gina, and today on the show we are making another beautiful South African recipe called Kota or Spatlo. But just before I show you Kota or Spatlo, let's go see my South African friends, the Saint twins, Millicent and Innocent.
Hey guys, sanibonani dumelang apsheni ndimasiari dinalangandine Innocent and I'm Millicent, and together we are the Saint twins. I love all those South African languages, by the way. It's not all of them though, because we have 11 official languages in South Africa. So today we're wearing one of the cultures and traditional wear which we absolutely love, and this is Venda inspired. In the Venda culture, we wear what we call Muenda. Okay, so we're gonna teach you two words, right? Okay. The first one is how to greet in Venda. This is how women greet. They say ah. Let's say it together. Ah. For the male, gentlemen, they say nda. Let's say it together. Nda. But we can't say nda. No, we're not allowed to say nda. We're not allowed. It doesn't matter how old you are, you cannot say nda as a female. Nda is for the men, ah is for the female. But also when you say ah, there's like a sort of like an aesthetic that you have to do. You go on the floor, or if you don't go on the floor, you just like bend, just like humble yourself. You bend. Oh wow, bend, humble yourself. How you will nurture from this position. Basically just close your hands like this and you face down. Let's go on to the next exciting word that we're teaching you from South Africa. This is a popular one, and I think it's cross-cultural, but it actually comes from the Afrikaans language. Language, and the word is lekker. I was waiting for you to say the R because she says lekker. Lekker. Wow. Well done. Yes. Something is nice, delicious, yummy. You know, all things good, lekker. And we also use it in a slang way to say that, I mean, how you feeling? Lekker. Yeah, I'm lekker, like I'm good. I'm lekker. And so we are going to create a lekker meal. Come and join us.
Alright guys, as promised, we are ready to prepare this amazing South African meal. It's a very informal meal. We used to call it an African burger growing up.
So this one is called a Spatlo, also called a Kota, but where we grew up in Mamelodi, it used to be called a Spatlo. And because we literally grew up in the township, we ate Spatlo all the time. It consists of very few, sometimes many ingredients, but it has like basics, like the bread is a standard,
the Archar is made from mango.
Yes.
So you basically take mango, oil, a few spices, and voila, you've got Archar and chips, right?
So that's standard.
That's standard. Then you can add things such as your Russian, your polony, sausage.
The reason it's called a kota is because we've just cut half of the bread, and I'm gonna cut it here, and it's literally like a quarter of the bread.
The bread has to be fresh.
And then I cut it like this, and like that. Like what Ino is doing right now. Okay, then Archar. Archar is the magic ingredient for me. I don't know how people
Same here.
Have.
It's not as Spatlo.
Have Spatlo or Kota without this. Like how? Is it cheers next?
For me.
Okay. I don't think there's like any particular order really. And normally they use like sliced cheese, but we love like grated cheese.
We don't like sliced cheese. Done.
And then our meat of choice is a cheese griller. Okay, are we good? Then you put some sauces on the chips.
They would usually put tomato sauce, tomato sauce, mustard, and very rarely mayo. Oh yeah, and chili. If you like hot and spicy food, chili. This is why we're going in with the Tabasco. And I'm going to put in this. we are done. And then, last but not least, you add on the soft, squeezy, fresh bread on top. And then you press it down. Right?
I'm so hungry.
Same here.
Let's go.
Takes me back home. So good. Thank you so much from the Saint Twins. We'd like
to say thank you.
We're grateful.
Thank you so much to Gina for the invitation to feature us South African creators in our awesome food, lifestyle, and of course learning our languages. We cannot wait to visit Nigeria very, very soon.
I have a question for you. Was your African burger Kota/Spatlo laka? That was baie laka.
That was baie lekker. Cheers. Goodbye.
That was my friends Millicent and Innocent, and they made Spathlo or Kota. So me, I'm going to be trying to make my own version of it with the ingredients I found here in Nigeria. Now this ingredient is called Archar. It's mango chutney. For this Kota or Spathlo today, of course, I brought agege bread. Let's use beef patties, chicken patties, bacon, chicken sausage, potatoes, eggs, seasoning, garlic, and salt. Any other thing I'm adding, I'll let you guys know. All right, so first I'm starting with peeling my potatoes. After peeling the potatoes, you just cut it into shape as you would like it. So I'm using a crinkle cutter just to give it a very pretty shape. I'm going to heat up some oil now. Then begin to fry the potatoes. The thing about this potato is that it's a double fry. So after frying it the first time, I'll remove it, refry it again. That is how they make theirs. So I just rinse the potato out. I'm going to add some salt, some herbs. I'm using oregano. I'll be adding some corn flour. I have my oil heating up in the pan. Now I'm going to send this to the pan. I'll allow it to do the first fry. If not because that they said you must fry this twice, what I have here is almost a very good crisp, but I'll just remove this one first. The corn flour actually made it crisper. So, but there's a rule of double frying. So allow it rest while I bring the other batch to fry. See how golden and beautiful this is already, and it's crispy. Can you hear it? Because of the corn flour. That is the game changer. Can you hear the crisp? So, but we have to double fry it. I'll put some oil in the grill pan, then cook the patties. You can use butter if you want. I'm removing this one. It cooked longer than the first one. It's actually browning already. So when I'm frying it the second time, I won't allow it to take so much time. So the first one goes back in to fry. There's actually a huge difference when you add cornstarch to it. A huge, huge difference. So I'm going to turn on my cooker now, over here, to start cooking the sausages. I'll place the beef sausage, the chicken sausage. Because of time, I'll be adding the bacon also. That's a beautiful grill mark. You know, sometimes when you cook, you just want that aesthetics, that beauty. And you know, little things like this, like using a grill pan instead of an ordinary frying pan, can just, you know, give you that distinct look that is different from any other thing. So we allow them cook down, and once they cook for a few more minutes, I'll add the patties. The potato is ready, so I'm going to remove it now. Don't forget, you double fry it. Coat first with corn flour, and you'll get a very crispy batch of potatoes. So I will turn that off, this oil. Allow it to rest while this is cooking. So I'm going to get something to remove the sausages now. Beautiful grill mark. All right, so I'll be adding the second patties. I just removed the other bacon. The first set of patties is ready. So I'm going to remove it. Lovely grill marks. Allow it rest while we wait for the other two. I'll flip this now. Okay, so this is ready. And this is ready. I'll just turn it on low heat. I'll be frying my egg in it. So let's see if I can get it just in one place, but I doubt. For my sauce, I'm using ranch dressing and so many other things. I'll add a part of ketchup. So a little bit of barbecue sauce and some sweet chili sauce. I'll add some white pepper because we are not pepperless people. And I'll stir it together. Okay, so this is good. This is going to be our sauce or dressing on top of it. There's a special way of cutting kota or spato. So you cut your bread in half like so. We're going to work with one side first. Now this is my first time of cutting it. You will bear with me if I don't get it correctly, but I think I tried. Okay, so you need to have this hole inside of your bread. Grilling the bread is optional, but since we're already here, why not make a very good one? So I've just added oil to my grill pan and I will put the bread on the pan. This is just to give it those grill marks. And the bread we brought out from the hole, we'll also be grilling it too. All right, so I have the first one. I have grilled all the sides. I'll put the covers next. So this is ready. Time to assemble now. I'll turn it off. Okay, so this is the mango chutney or pickled mango. I'll add it to the bread. I think this thing has an acquired taste, so I'm adding just very little to it. I'll add the cheese on it, then our grilled egg. Then I'll just drizzle the dressing. At this point, we have to cover it with the other part of the bread. And here is our kota. So if I'm not pronouncing it well, my dear South Africans, please let me know in the comment section. Kota, spato, or spato. Yeah, so this is it. I must tell you that this is one gigantic sandwich. Like, just look at this. I don't even know where to start with eating it. There's like everything inside of it. I don't know where to start. It's really big and I do not know why you guys want to eat it like this, but it's interesting. It's an interesting sandwich. Like, you have everything in it. I'll take my pictures first. Alright guys, so it's time to eat our Spatlo or Kota. I don't know how Saint twins ate theirs, but this has been a wonderful adventure to South Africa. This sandwich is big. I don't know the amount of pressing I will press to press down all this thing. I don't even know how to put my mouth in here, but we have to try. This thing is big. Who thought of it in South Africa? Who amongst you thought of it? To put everything inside. Potato. You didn't even eat halfway. Oh, looking like chop. That's the sausage. This is good.
If you like this video, please give me a thumb up, share and comment. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do click on the subscribe button and notification bell to enjoy more of my recipes.